Hey y'all, welcome in. Tap the screen, share the live, please, and thank you. Y'all can start requesting boxes at any time. Some of the mods can let you up. Hey y'all, welcome in. Tap the screen, share the live. I am absolutely fucking livid right now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's fine, Birdie. I mean, there isn't really much to show. I mean, people actually seen it happen in real time today. Luckily, I was not busy and I seen it. I even tried to go in there and tell them. She's getting followers and gifts. You're enabling she's an active addiction. She just told you she was. Like, what the fuck? My legs are short. You all didn't wait for me. That's so funny. Hello, Barb. Y'all tap the screen, share the live, please. Don't forget to repost it. And then to find out that she did it just to do it is even fucking wilder. Like, what are you doing? What would she have did if she would have overdosed tonight? Like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, we'll talk about all of it, Lulu. Just give a few minutes. I need to get some mods in here. I don't know who's in here and who's not, honestly. Scam, do you want to come up? Alright, that's fine. Yeah, that's perfect. In what mind do you think that she's actually gonna go to detox? Especially if her boyfriend gets out of jail tomorrow. Like, you have to use logic in your brains. I don't understand it.
It was all a scam.
Yeah, that's great, Berries. Of course, you can come up. I don't even know Carrie, to be honest, but I did try to go in there and tell her she got over 30 followers today. She got gift money. She told them in the fucking live that she was an active addiction. Like, what are you doing? Hey, Watermelon, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. I don't understand this isn't a fucking show. This is real life. This is people's lives. This is crazy. You're fucking with people's lives. This isn't something that you do to get gifts. This is something that I take kind of serious here, you know? Like, it's important to me. It's to help people. It's not to, oh my god, I'm so fucking mad. Well, let's not say awareness to enable an addict because I'm awareness and I would never do that. Hey, Amanda, welcome in. Amber, can you come up, please? Yeah, but here's the thing. When you platform somebody like her that is telling you that they're in active addiction and you're platforming them, you're getting them fucking sympathy and you're getting them money. She went live and got fucking $20 immediately. Like, what the fuck? She got $50 total. Do we have proof of that?
Here's the problem is that she did this today and she pulled this off. She's going to continue to do this just like LR did.
Yeah, just like Lisa Richard. This is right from her playbook. Like, I know. I get it. A lot of people are new and they don't understand it, but this has happened so many times. And if I'm in your chat trying to tell you something, it's because I'm trying to help you. I'm not trying to harm your platform. I'm actively trying to tell you this is bad. This is going to end badly. Yeah, I mean, Lisa Richards did it so many times. Did you really think that she was going to go to rehab tonight? If she wanted to go, she would have left immediately, not say at 8 o'clock. Like, what the fuck? She told you in the beginning she didn't want to go. That was her answer. She only said what she said so people would stop talking about it.
She only said what she said, not just so people would quit talking about it, because she knew she had no intention of going. And she knew that, oh, if they think I'm going, then they won't have a problem with me asking for money to get the things that I need before I fake go, which is exactly what she did. She got out of their live, went and got elevated, came back on live and said, okay, guys, I'm turning myself into detox. Please help me get $40 to $50 so that I can get some things that I need before I turn myself in. That is exactly what she did.
She said she needed 2 vapes.
And the crazy thing is it didn't even take her that long to get the money. Like within minutes. Minutes. I want you guys to hear that. Minutes. She got it so fast. Do you know why she got it so fast? Because she was in their box. Like, what in the fuck is going on?
The people in her box that were just in there now enabling her are fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I'm
Lying
not
for
sure
her
who
saying
Chad
that,
is. I
that
don't
she
watch
went to
her.
detox. Shut the fuck up.
And didn't she say in the beginning that she was at detox? Isn't that why she put up the fucking green screen?
Yes.
Because she was trying to lie?
Yes.
So how did it come out that she wasn't in there? Because clearly we know she's not there because you're not going to put up a fucking green screen. And they're not going to let you go to TikTok live immediately.
Yep,
And
when she first came back live,
either.
she said, I'm here. I'm just waiting to be checked in. They took a picture of me walking in the door. I have the green screen on because I can't show where I'm at.
She also
And then
said
it
she
flipped to the green screen flipped. Oh, they won't have a bed for me. They don't have a bed for me until tomorrow. Well,
she
now
also,
she's already making plans with her friend to come down here tomorrow.
sorry, bestie, I don't mean to keep interrupting you. She had also said she was sitting on a bed at the rehabs or the detox center.
Suze, I don't think that you understand what just happened today. When she platformed her and got her all of that sympathy, she said in that fucking live that she was in active addiction. At that moment, she probably should have been dropped from the fucking box, not up there to get followers and gifts and sympathy. Like, what the fuck?
If you really care about someone, you're not going to go on TikTok live and do it in front of fucking 250 people.
You were in the box, you know exactly what was said, and you're okay with it?
That's fucking unfortunate.
What if she don't make it through the night, guys? What if something happens to her? Would you want that on you?
I'm really at a loss for words. Like, I can't seriously believe that people are okay with what happened today. Anybody in awareness should be outraged right now because that is fucking wild. I don't care who gave her the fucking money. It's not the point. She doesn't get that much traction, and now she is.
Yeah, y'all need what I don't think you understand is you think this was this big kumbaya come together moment. Oh, we're gonna take her to rehab. She played you all like a fucking fiddle, and it happened on a TikTok live, and you don't see that.
Yeah, she's absolutely going to use this to her advantage now because she's going to use rehab and detox to get money over and fucking over again.
I don't think some of y'all realize how wily some of these scammers are with social media.
I don't think that these people have seen what we've seen.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. The whole Lisa Richards. I mean, she played people like a fiddle. 4 and 5. Yes, I'm going to rehab. I'm going to rehab. I need money for a rehab, and not to mention that. But do you remember, like, they would have the whole gaggle, like 6 or 7 women in boxes, like, "We love you, Lisa. We want to help you," and she would say everything they wanted to hear. We witnessed that today.
Yeah, that's
Remember the
exactly
lady?
what happened.
The lady in the plane and that whole scam. Oh my god.
Yep. Oh God, that was horrible. Thank God Nookie dropped the bomb.
Yeah. Nikki broke that up.
I just want to point out too, and I mentioned it in my live, but it was the fact that Christina, when she first was on here, was a bigger beggar every day. She went from making $800 to $1,000 a day on this app while getting hotel rooms and tents and food and blowing money left and right, and also feeding their addiction, her and her boyfriend Caden. Okay, we worked endlessly to chop down her account, to spread awareness. We stopped at nothing to proving the truth to you guys. And then in a matter of an hour, it was all blown up. And I also want to remember there are real life victims of Christina's
Suze, you're a
that
fucking
had
idiot.
to watch this go down today. And I would love for one of her real life victims, if she would like to request up and just let it be known and heard of how she felt today seeing what happened take place. So CA, if you would like a box, honey, you can come up and share your experience with today.
So you would suggest just sitting back and watching her do rack on live?
She's doing it
Is that
right
what
now.
I said? That's
was
not
just
what I
doing it.
said. What I said was, she told you guys, Amber, you gotta drop and come back up. She told you guys that she was in active addiction and she got money. And now look at her. That just negated all the work that TikTok president has put into this.
Did you really think that she was going to go that quick? Did you really think that somebody that's in active addiction just like that is going to go? Like, my mind is so blown right now.
I really need y'all to tap the screen because we're already getting violations. Somebody reported Amber.
It doesn't work like that. I mean,
Hello, CA. How are you?
Did you even call and see if there was a bed available?
Oh my word. I can't even believe this, honestly. This is fucking with people's lives. This is what happened today.
Yeah, this should have been done behind the scenes. I'll be quick. Behind the scenes, in DMs, on phones, not broadcast on TikTok Live with this little girl going, hey, you know what? These people are giving me money. She played them like a fiddle. And oh, yeah, I'm going to mute.
She absolutely did. Hey, Andrea. How are you? Hey, hi, CA. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
What would you like to share with the class today?
Sorry. It was heartbreaking. It was disgusting. It was sad. It made me angry to the point that I had to disconnect from everybody's. I couldn't watch it happen because last June, I started out, my parents were a victim of hers. Then we got pulled in and my son was hurt because of it, because of Christina and because of Caden. And due to that action, my son will be affected for the rest of his life because of what these guys did. And it was just sick because I knew the entire time that it was happening that the only thing this was doing was benefiting her. Because in the end, she was gonna play it out and gain all she could gain from them, and it wouldn't stop there because she was gonna play it for days and weeks and months and replay it and reuse it and spin it and overuse it and play it again and add on. It's a constant cycle with her and it's hurting people every single day. And I don't mean this toward any of you, and if it comes off this way, I am sorry, but everybody that participates with her, not you guys, I'm just saying those that participate on her page, they are only bringing her everything she wants. She gets on every day and knows what act she's going to play. And today it was exactly, it all fell into place exactly how she wanted it to. And it breaks my heart. It disgusts me. It makes me angry, and it's consuming. It really is, because I have a son that has been affected by them, and we weren't even a part of it. We were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. And now his lifelong dream of what he had planned to do with himself is destroyed because he does not have full function of the hand he needs in order to do what he chose to do in life. So his life has changed forever, not just because he lost some money, not just because he got a restraining order against him. No, because he was physically harmed by these people. Physically harmed in an act that she planted in Caden's head and played it out, both of them, planned it. It's on video of them planning it, on a Ring video outside my mom's house, of exactly what their plans were and what they intended to come back and do. And my son was the one that he chose to attack. And it's just sickening to me that this played out the way that it shit did. I'm not saying don't help somebody in need. I'm not saying that. But hang up the fucking phone and call her. Don't put it on live video so that everybody and their sister can see it and everybody decides to be sympathetic and toss her $1 or this or that or buy her a vape. First of all, what does she need a vape for? She's going to detox. I mean, I just don't understand how stupid people can be. And I don't want to be that person on here that's bashing anybody, but I will just say that it was absolutely sickening to the point that I could not watch it anymore. I was sick to my stomach. I was so mad. I couldn't do it. It's gross to me. It just makes me feel dirty that it even happened. And I had no part of it. It just makes me feel disgusted.
I am so sorry. I have never been down the Christina rabbit hole. Today was actually my first experience with any of it. I just don't watch her. I am so sorry. Like, I was absolutely livid with what I was just seeing today. I couldn't imagine being where you are right now. I'm so sorry.
Thanks.
But that's a great point because, if you want to help people, that's fucking amazing. Please help them. Everybody could always use help, whether it's an addict or, whatever. But throwing money at a person that is in active addiction, and they just told you they were in active addiction. She admitted in the fucking live that she was doing that stuff on live streams. I mean, where are you thinking in your head that it's okay to platform her and I counted over 30 followers today that she got from that live.
And on top of it, for it to be a setup, she wasn't doing this because she cared. She wasn't doing this.
I'm sorry.
Oh, she wasn't doing this because she cared. She wasn't doing this because she truly wanted to help. Her whole intention through this was to set Christina up. It was to offer her to go to detox. Christina refused, or Christina asked for money. That was her intention. So then she could brag about it and gloat about it on her page and talk shit about it. You don't bait somebody in addiction and then brag on their failure. You don't do that to people. That is the worst part of it for me.
Yeah, when you sent me that screenshot, I'm pretty sure that I seen like red. Seriously, because to see that all happen and then to find out that she did it just to prove that she wouldn't go, like, what in the fuck is going on? Why do you think that it's okay to come on here and set somebody up for failure like that that's already in active addiction? This isn't what awareness is about. This is never what it's been about. It is about helping people. But setting them up for a show to have on your channel, on your platform, for what? A follower too? What the fuck is wrong with people? Like, I don't get it.
See, I was taking it as savior bragging rights, just like with that Lisa Airport situation. Oh, look what we did. Look what we did. And it turned into a fiasco, just like today.
Hey, Melody Rose. This is, yes, Carrie. I'm not even sure what her full name is. I don't even really know her. I actually just stumbled into her live today and seen this. I'm just, I don't know. It's so disheartening to see that you did something like that, and just for a show, just so people could watch her fail. I mean, is that what it's about? To know that she's going to fail? We already knew that. We already knew she wasn't going to go because she told you she was in active addiction. She's going to tell you anything and everything that you want to hear so she can get money. And she did it today. And then got $50. And now she is absolutely high as a kite on live stream. All that sympathy she got today is she's going to use, and she's going to use rehab, and she's going to use detox, and she's going to get more money, and then she's going to get even more money. And then what if something bad happens to her? Then what? Because believe it or not, if awareness is done the right way, it does work. And TikTok president pretty much had her money flow completely slowed down, if not completely, almost shut off. And then she went live, and within minutes, y'all, it didn't take her long. She got fucking money. And now she's on live high as a kite. I can't even believe that happened today. Like, when did clicks, followers, clout, become more important than a human life? I don't understand how we got here. What did they say, Scam?
Attacking you, saying that awareness shouldn't be going after awareness, and that she should be over here. Well, she's not here. Her mod was just in here. She knows that this live is going on. She's not here. I can't make somebody come to a live. Don't have that kind of power.
I'm just, I don't know. It's so disheartening. Really, it really is. I don't understand how we got to this point.
And a lot of the times, if we do have problems with someone, we'll take it to the DMs. This is bigger than that. So much bigger. I mean, this needs accountability.
Yeah, I would have never went live until I seen this message where she says that she pretty much did it for a show. That's when I have a huge problem with it. And like I said, I don't even know this girl, this Carrie girl, but I watched the live. I actually went in the fucking live to talk to her. Hey, Morgan. I don't understand it. She's streaming the live and she can't come in here and have a conversation? God dang, y'all.
Well, she can set all of this up, but she can't come in here.
I guess what I don't understand is, why did you set all of this up? I don't understand at all. It's, oh my Lord.
Yeah, Raina's in here, or she was. She simps for Jordan. I've sent her proof after proof after proof of Jordan's lies, and she still sits in her box. Or not in her box, but in her lives. chatting her up, and she was in Christina's box talking to her. The gullibility is just unbelievable.
I guess the questions that one of the questions I always ask myself is, when the point where I get to a point where I'm not in this to help people anymore, I'm going to walk away. So if you're not here to help people, why are you here? Why are you doing this? Fucking with people's lives is not okay. It's not okay. Yeah, I don't know what the point was, Erica. I guess for the show. As a dig at TikTok president, like, why though? She's sick of drama. This isn't drama. This is fucking with somebody's life. This isn't drama. What happened today isn't funny. It isn't something you do for clout. It isn't cool.
So let's just clarify something. This isn't Carrie's first time enabling a scammer. Okay, Carrie modded for Ty. You remember Ty and Bree? They come on every morning and they begged for hotel money. She was their mod.
Yeah, she blocked me on my one of my backups because I called her out on it like ages ago. She blocked me.
Just putting that out there.
She was also Christina's mod.
She was also Cassie's mod.
See, this is what happened when you start doing deceptive shit behind the scenes. People get tired of it and they start bringing it to light. And this is what's happening tonight. Because what you did set her back. Whether you want to admit it or not, it's going to set her back because she went and got money. Now she's flying on live and she's not going to go to detox tomorrow. She's probably not even going to go to bed tonight. Fuck's sakes, man. Say, America, like, there's no way. Absolutely no way. I'm sorry, whose ad are you asking for? Marked safe from awareness.
I will, but I have to clip it down. I don't have the clip. Like, it's an hour live, so I have to clip it. I'm doing it right now.
Well, Scam's gonna clip a live where I'm thinking it's Christina, correct, Scam?
It is. It's from February the 28th.
Which wasn't even that long ago. See, the thing is sometimes you just have to listen to what people say. Because what they say and their actions in the beginning will tell you everything you need to go. When they first mentioned detox, she said she didn't want to go. That was her answer. That was her answer. Pushing her to do something or, go another direction, she was only telling you what you wanted to hear. That's not what she wanted. She said it in the fucking live that she didn't want to go. And that was crystal clear. She also said that she was in active addiction. She didn't stutter. She said it in the live, in the box. You will never be able to help somebody until they're ready to help themselves. And she's not ready. Pushing her to say what you want her to say only brought her money. Franny, you're requesting a box. Are you wanting, or is it an accident? I don't care if she's throwing a hissy fit. What happened today, that was mind-boggling. Like, it literally blew my mind. You know, and I was actually just going to message her until I found out that she did this on purpose. Like, what in the fuck is going through your mind? Yeah, you're right, Jody. That's exactly what happened today. Hey, Sunshine. I'm not sure where you could watch a replay. I don't know if that Christina is on rewatch or not. I really don't know. I haven't really ever watched her. And then somebody supposedly drove her to rehab and dropped her off and took a picture. And within how many minutes was she live? Does anybody have any idea?
It wasn't very long.
It
I
wasn't.
don't know how far away she was.
Yeah, it wasn't very long. She got picked up and was live probably within 20 minutes to a half hour.
And you know, I'm no expert at, you know, a rehab or detox or anything like that, but there's got to be some kind of process when you go in there. You're not going to just automatically go in there and be able to go to TikTok live.
Well, and she said they took her picture, and she said before she said, I'm in detox and they have a bed for me. And then she comes back on and says, oh, there's no bed until 8 o'clock. The whole thing just stinks to high heaven.
I mean, a lot of people are saying that you're not even allowed your phone in there. I don't know if that's true. I can't confirm that. I can't deny it either because I really don't know. But I would think that there would be a whole onboarding process that's going to take longer than 15 fucking minutes. And yeah, somebody said something about the HIPAA violation. I'm sure they're, you know, I don't understand.
HIPAA is how your medical professionals deal with your information.
Right, but you would think with other people being in there in active addiction, the HIPAA laws would be in place, you know?
Well, yeah, because the facility shouldn't be letting other people put out other people's information, and it's also a major privacy issue. I mean, it's just personal privacy.
Right, but I don't think that you can just, and like I said, this is my opinion. You can't just walk in there, get a bed. There has to be a process, right? I mean, you would think. I don't know. I'm just saying, you know, if any of y'all think that this is okay, what happened today, please unfollow me because this isn't what it's about. This isn't helping people. This is absolutely was disgraceful what happened today.
PayPal just said one of her friends went through it, or a friend, and took 2.5 hours for the intake process.
Yeah, see, I assume there would be some kind of, process to go through. I would assume that you can't just go in there and be like, I'm here for this and get a bed immediately. I mean, there has to be an intake process, an onboarding process. There has to be something. Oh, your process took 4 hours. So yeah, there you go. I mean, somebody that's actually went through that process.
Can you big box me?
Absolutely. I'm going to need y'all to tap the screen, please, and thank there's 197 people in here.
Yeah,
Please
you're gonna need to tap.
Tap, tap, tap. That's all I really need, please. Just tap the screen.
I don't have nobody. Crafty Queen, I need you bad. Oh my God,
you hear her
I need
chopping?
you bad. Like I'm about to cry.
That's absolutely mind-blowing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. I don't understand.
You hear the chopping, and then you hear the...
I don't know. What was your opinion on it, Scam? I mean, you were in there. I seen you in there commenting.
Today?
Yes, when you seen it happening in President's Live here.
I was floored because I've seen this before with Lisa. And like I said, now that this has worked for her, she is going to continue to use anybody that'll platform her to get money. And it will happen over and over again. She'll promise to go to rehab. She's a scammer.
I mean, yeah, she's an addict. She's gonna do anything and everything she can to get money.
I mean, if she'll do this on live, and I have to say, on this live, you heard the slurring. You know that she was already high. If she's gonna do it on live,
Yeah, she was at that point where if she wasn't moving, she was going to pass out. At one point, I thought she fell over, but she popped her head back up real quick. But if she wasn't talking or moving, her eyes were just, whoop, there she go.
And then you heard a knock at the door, and it was...
Yeah.
I mean, you heard TikTok President. It's her dealer.
Yeah, I mean, I have no reason not to believe TikTok President because I know that she's said several times, because I've been in her lives, that this Christina is actually family, correct?
Yes, that is her cousin.
Yeah. So, I mean, who's gonna know better than somebody that's actually her close family when they're telling you that she's an active fucking addiction?
We're talking about a different knock, Sunshine. When she came back from the detox center, a guy walked in, and that was Chad, which Chad is also a convicted pedo and is her rug dealer. So, yes.
Hasn't he been staying over there sleeping at night?
Yep, he's been staying over there. He was there the night the cops got called that she made the false police report against Josh's dad. He's over there all the time. Yep.
Can I say real quick? I definitely think part of this was a jab at President. The first things that were said were, she's just mad because she didn't get her the help.
Tell me where awareness is a competition, because it's not. And if you view it as that, then you're not awareness.
Yeah, it should never be a competition. That's not what it was designed to do.
Exactly.
Liz, are you wanting a box, or is that an accident? I don't know if y'all have beef or whatever, that's your all's business. But to use that, if it is a jab at her, I mean, that's diabolical, really, because it's somebody's life and it's her family's life. I don't understand why. I don't even know what to say. I mean, usually I miss everything because I'm at work, but luckily today I just was scrolling and I don't know. And now here we are. If you're here to help people, I hope this never happens again, really. Because this girl's gonna end up seriously harmed. Because now she's gonna get money. Because you had almost 300 people in that fucking live today that seen her up in your box, getting sympathy and all this support. And for what? She played in your face. Absolutely played in your face.
I guarantee she got off live and started laughing.
No, I'm not saying not to help people. Absolutely. You can help them, not financially. Don't give them money. But support them, whatever, if they're wanting to. But she told you no in the beginning. She did not want to go.
She knows where to get the help at if she really, really wanted the help. We've said this about LR so many times. If she was going to go, she knew exactly who to reach out to. And the same goes for Christina. If she really wants the help, she's going to seek out the help. You cannot force anybody to go to rehab. You cannot force any addict to get clean.
Christina is one of the most resourceful people I have ever known. She knows every single resource there is in our area and surrounding areas. She knows how to work the system. She knows how to work the resources to get exactly what she wants out of each resource. And if she truly wanted the help today or any other day, she knows where to go for that help.
She didn't have to announce it, Fern. I blocked her fucking ass. If she doesn't like my voice, she can fuck all the way off over there. I don't give a fuck. She doesn't have to come in here. I didn't invite her.
And since we're talking about kids in the comments, that's another thing that I thought was really gross, is that for the last 2 days, they've been playing her up about her kids. Okay? Everybody knows the situation with Christina and her kids. Her rights were terminated. She cannot get her kids back. But all I've seen for the last 2 days in Christina's live is people gaslighting her and manipulating her mind into thinking that, oh, if you just get clean, you can get your kids back. I heard that multiple times today in the live stream. Do it for your kids so you can get your kids back. That's giving her a false hope. You can't give somebody in addiction false hopes, because when they're let down on those false hopes, they're going to go back to what brings them comfort. So going all day yesterday, all day today, telling her that if she just sticks to getting clean and gets clean, she'll get her kids back. There is zero chance, zero, and I mean that with my whole chest, zero chance of her ever getting custody of any 6 of her children.
Oh my word, I didn't even know she had kids, or 6 at that. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know anything about her.
And Carrie knew that, right, Christina?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
So there you go.
Wow. Well, that just kind of makes it even worse. She lost them, or were they, did she give them away, like out for adoption wise?
Oh, that's a whole rabbit hole, girl.
Okay, then you don't have to discuss it. It's fine. I'll just
say this. She has 6 kids, 2 of which are with their fathers. She has 4 kids with another man. One of them she gave up for adoption, but basically sold the child because she put the kid up for adoption, and then it was twins. She separated twins at birth, agreed to let a family have the child, then retracted that and demanded money from the family to get the child. So they paid. She ended up giving them the kid. She had another baby, and then she got pregnant again and put that child up for adoption with the same family that took the twin for more money. So yeah, she has 6 kids, custody of none of them. She can never get any of them back. They are all in great hands now, thriving and doing well without her.
Oh my gosh, that's so sad. Really, it is.
I mean, if that right there don't tell you that she'll do anything to get cash, I don't know what will.
Yeah, I mean, if she's exploiting kids, clearly she's not, in the right mind frame. You can absolutely talk, CA. Just jump in. We're just rambling at this point. Feel free.
Daughter. I just have a few things to say. I'm not gonna name the facility that she supposedly went to, and I'm not gonna say anything like that. But being in the medical field and working with a bunch of different places, I can tell you that it's not just a go in there, leave just because they don't have beds. They're gonna evaluate you. They're gonna take their time. They're gonna go through all your medications. They're gonna drug test you, and they're not just gonna let her go because she's taking that drug. They know it. They're not just gonna let her go, especially since it is confirmed that they do have beds at this very moment, and they would have been able to take her.
Yep, she walked in and walked right out on her own accord when she got the money.
Yes, and it's not just gonna take walk in, 20 minutes, leave. Evaluation takes an hour to a few hours, especially her evaluation would take that. She would meet with doctors, nurses, everything before they would release her.
Well, that's like one of the ladies in the boxes said, well, you can't just walk in and get a bed. And I thought, but you believed her when she said she was going at 8 o'clock. You just believed her blindly, and then you just said that. That makes you look like you're ignorant.
Yeah, and that facility is first come, first serve. So they are able to get you a bed, and you were able to stay there for 3 to 5 days, detoxing. From the picture that we were shown, that facility they will get you a bed, especially since they have quite a few beds.
Wow. So she pretty much just pulled up there to get a picture, obviously for a money grab probably later on, and left. She didn't even go in.
So the people that were sending money to the person who took her to detox. It was said that they would not give her the money directly to her. So she basically caught the ride to the detox center, got the money from the person who took her, and then they watched her go in, snapped a photo, left, and then Christina left. So, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Can I hop in real quick?
Of course.
I've only ever done one other box years ago, but I just want to say I have the utmost respect for TikTok president. Today was an absolute shit show, and she said nothing to lead on to anything she knew. She didn't rub anything in. She didn't gloat. She checked on everybody else during the entire live, and Carrie took advantage of the whole situation, and you definitely can tell in this situation who the true person is and who truly cares, and that's TikTok president.
I completely agree with you. I didn't see her bashing anybody in her live. I think she was kind of shocked, honestly. I mean,
I definitely think TikTok president had in the back of her head what she knew was going on and maybe an inkling of how this was going to play out, but she never said a word, never gloated, nothing.
I also knew exactly how it was going to play out. I went into Carrie's chat and tried to tell them. I went in there and commented multiple times. I have the screenshots, and I was ignored. And that's fine. I know not everybody sees all the comments. That's fine. But I'm actively trying to tell you she's playing you. And I guess it just didn't matter. I guess the clout from it all was more important.
Exactly. I never liked Carrie from the beginning when she was part of President's page, but I never said anything because I respected TikTok president and I didn't want to give the wrong impression, so I just kept quiet. And I apologize today. I started following Carrie just today because TikTok president wasn't streaming Christina as much. And I'm nosy. I wanted to see the shit show like everybody else. And I know TikTok president has her own life. She can't stream all the time. And I truly regret following her again.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I don't really know her at all. I've only went in her lives a handful of times, maybe. So I don't really know anything about her.
Well, that's what I want to say.
Feeling about her. Just some feeling about her when she was part of President's page. I don't even know what it is. I couldn't tell you. I just did not like the woman. There was something odd about her.
That's what I wanted to say too, PayPal. back when she was modding for TikTok president. One time I was in her live, and I believe TikTok president was streaming Danny Jacobson. I might be wrong. I'm not sure. But whoever she was streaming, I said in the comments, yeah, people see they can relate to whatever this person is going through, and that's what gets them sympathy. And she said to me, "We don't do that here." And I was like, "What the fuck? I didn't say anything bad." You know, I mean, I just got this major bossy vibe, and I've window
Power
watched her a couple
hungry.
of times, and she does what scammers do. She blocks them and then talk shit about whoever it is she just blocked. It's like, what the hell? They can't hear you. What are you doing?
Yeah, she has some
And
smart
she fat
comments to me,
shames.
too.
She fat shames. She mocks people's appearances.
Wait, who does this?
Carrie.
Oh,
But
wow.
she'll be the first one in her lives to say, "We don't shame people."
But she does it.
I
She
had
does
no
do
idea.
it because she did it to me. There's a video on my page of her body shaming me.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out when this is over, because I kept before I got in the box, like, forgetting there's no gifts because I want to touch your screen and go look at it.
And I'm sorry, Sarah, where are you from? I'm sorry, I don't really know. Are you
I'm-
TikTok presidents?
Yes, I've been with TikTok
Okay.
president for a little bit now.
Oh, okay.
I was also friends with Carrie at the time.
You should be able to just hit that plus sign and follow her.
Yeah, I didn't know that she did any of that stuff. Like I said, I haven't really watched her, so I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to sit up here and just bash somebody, but all I'm really gonna say is what she did today was flat fucking wrong.
I completely agree. Yes. Yeah, today was a mess, and I really hope that she learns from this and does better.
We're not, Joanne, we're not here to stop anybody.
Yeah.
We can't stop anybody from streaming anything, but you know, we can at least try to hopefully make them see that what they did was wrong. But you know, given her attitude, I think she's gonna get cockier. But I hope I'm wrong. I really do. I hope I'm wrong.
I don't even really know her to be honest. I just know that she used to sit with, didn't she used to be like vice president or
Yes.
something along those lines?
Yep. And she says that we're trying to stop her or run her off the app. And let me make this very clear. When Sarah and I decided to separate our ways with Carrie, we both left things very cordial. We just simply said that we wanted to separate ourselves on the app and create our own identity. There needed to be some space there. I never once tried to run Carrie off the app, but what she has done is tried to manipulate anybody and everybody who will listen and tell them bad things about me or share conversations between us or threaten them, saying that she has police friends because she was a 911 dispatcher for a long time and she can find anything and everything out about anybody, and literally threatens people that are choosing to still sit with me or follow me or are just engaging in our chat. There's been multiple people that she's done this to, and then she blocks them. And then she'll unblock them to talk shit to them even further. And then she'll block them. And then she'll just continue that repeated cycle. And I'm not trying to run her off the app, but she's definitely trying to run me off of the app because I simply said we need to go our separate ways. That's it. That's all. And now all of this transpires. And now it's just like everything now is coming out to try to be a get back, I'm still going to stream Christina. I don't give a shit. I have encouraged everybody that wants to stream Christina to stream her because not enough people do, and they should be. And I just don't understand it. And today was definitely a get back. She said that multiple times in her live about how, haha, I got her to go get help and you didn't. And the reason I didn't say anything in the live is because I knew what the intention was. I knew Christina wasn't going to go. I knew Carrie's intention, and I knew it was all going to come out in the end. And sometimes it's best to just sit back and watch and keep your fucking mouth shut and let it all unfold. Because when it unfolds, then it blows up in their face, which is exactly what happened today.
Also, though, I want to add, Carrie's husband sent messages to TikTok president saying some pretty vile, disgusting things as well.
Yeah, see, I don't even know that I actually knew that you guys split ways. I guess I'm just not very observant. I just didn't, I guess I just didn't really think about it. But so you must have split ways, very admirable, because if I didn't even know, then yeah. But her trying to run you off the app.
Did you mute?
Sorry, y'all, I had a phone call.
I was like, did somebody mute? Is my phone froze?
I'm so sorry. My son called and it just took over my whole phone.
Can you drop
Well,
me?
I'm glad that you,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, please.
Can you drop me? I appreciate you guys letting me up, and I just want to say again, thank you, TikTok president, for being the real deal. I
Thank you,
appreciate
PayPal. I
you.
appreciate you.
I really appreciate you. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good evening.
Thank you for coming up. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Checkmate.
You're welcome. Sunshine, you wanted a box. Are you ready to come up now? Let me see. Is there a request? There's a lot of requests. I don't know. Does anybody else that's requesting actually want a box, or was it an accident?
I was just wanting to say I was over there when I actually left after Carrie got in the box because they was wondering if she would let her in her box, and they was talking about, you know, Carrie having these fake Facebook accounts that she's got all this stuff on Christina and stuff. Well, at one point I offered, I said, let me get in that box. And I'm glad I didn't. But one thing the reason why I wanted to, and there's a few people in the chat that will understand what I'm saying here. When you confront an addict about going to rehab, you got to be serious at that point, that moment. When they say yes, you get them to rehab. You get them to detox. You don't wait. You don't let them go in and get vapes. You don't let them, you get them, you go. You know, if they have somebody to say goodbye to, you let them say goodbye. You don't let them, it's not how it works. When they're ready, they're ready. But what happened there is just, they got her set up for her next time. You know, for me, when I made the call, I was gone within 20 minutes. I didn't stop nowhere. You got to be ready, though. All that was money grab and a show. And it was really disgusting because go along with what Christina does? I don't. But in the addict mind, I understand what she's doing. She leached on to somebody that offered her help. And in that moment, Christina started just shutting up and listening because her brain was already working. I'm going to get money. And it worked just exactly the way she wanted it. So I'm glad I backed out and left, because what I witnessed was sickening. It's just not how it works. If you don't understand addiction, don't fuck with addiction. Leave it to people that understand it, because you could really put somebody's life in a bad situation. That's all I had to say.
Yeah, that's why I don't really mess with it that much, because I've never been through it, right? I don't really know anything about it. So I don't try to handle it. But today, what I seen, there was no way that I couldn't say something. So I did go into TikTok President's Live. I listened to her. I also told her that I think that I needed to go live about this, because it wasn't right what happened today.
No. And TikTok Presidents, I've been watching her. I've been watching her a long time, maybe longer than you, Checkmate. I'm not really sure, but she's always cared about Christina. It's not just streaming her. I couldn't imagine streaming my family member and not caring. I've heard it in her voice. She cares. But she also knows there's nothing she can do until Christina's ready. And, she understands the part of addiction that, you just don't string people along until, it's right there that minute. And I've heard TikTok President say, when she's ready, I'll take her. I've heard that multiple times. It's just a sad situation all the way around. Somebody's got money. They're out. It's hard telling how much money she got. Does anybody know?
$50 is what I was told. I have no proof of that, but I'm pretty sure that that's probably close to truth, because
she had $50, then she got $50 from giving plasma this morning.
Yep.
There's $100 she's had today.
And it's gone.
Yeah. And I guarantee she'll be on TikTok tonight. And you're right. We're watching that LR replay. Anybody that's been around, seen it, they know it. Yeah, Beggar got enabled today by a bunch of people.
Yeah, not only a beggar, a scammer, but somebody that told them they were in active addiction. And she got $50 from that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to blame them because they didn't give her the money, right? But their actions helped her get that money, because it was really fast. I don't know if you've seen it, Sunshine, but
I've
she
seen the replays of it, yes.
went live and got the money immediately. And from what I know of Christina, it takes her a while to get money, right?
Yep. Well, people want to be that person that jumps on that bandwagon and say, you know what, I helped her out. She's going to rehab. It
got to the point that she was making $1,000 a day, to where she knew better than to even come on here and ask. She wouldn't even come on here and ask for a dime, because she knew it was done and over. And then today, it just was like a free-for-all.
Yeah, you had her locked down for a while. I'm not meaning that you had her locked down like that, but you had done enough awareness on her that she even said today, I'm not going to ask for nothing because, people call me a scammer, a beggar, and, well, here, let us help you get that. That's what was done today.
Hey, TTP, how long did she beg on Facebook before she came to TikTok?
She's been begging on Facebook since 2017, where she exploited her kids' dad's cancer and raised over $14,000.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Was that on a GoFundMe or just?
Yeah, it was a GoFundMe.
Okay. I mean, she don't even have a Cash App.
No, she doesn't have.
Correct.
She keeps making them, but then they get shut down because she doesn't use she uses fake last names. So the minute anybody tries to send her anything, they get shut down.
Yeah, because eventually Cash App wants you to verify your identity, so she can't do that. So it's going to get shut down.
He got shut down from Cash App permanently. So the minute they find out it's her, they immediately shut it down because back in 2023, I believe it was, she moved into somebody's home, accused them of SAing her falsely, and then stole over $500 from them using CA. So that was a case, and she ended up losing all of her rights to CAs.
If I'm wrong, but did she not try to use her baby daddy's Cash App? Cash App in his name? She made a Cash App in his name. I'm sorry.
Yep, correct. Right before Caden got arrested, she blamed Caden, but Caden wouldn't have his social and all of that information, but she tried making one in her kids' dad's name, which he was pressing charges on her for. But yeah, that was right before Caden went to jail.
Because, I mean, technically that's considered fraud.
Yes, correct.
So is this the guy that's in jail now that's supposed to get out tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay.
So who was they sending money to? Her mod?
They were, so her kids' dad's niece is the one that took her to detox today. That is who they were sending money to. And she then gave her the money at the detox center.
I know she was pretty adamant about stopping at the gas station and going in and getting her own vapes.
Yep.
And we all know what's at them gas stations.
Yeah.
She actually said that was a deal breaker if she couldn't go in on her own.
Yep. She was ready to throw her phone, said she wasn't going if they didn't give her the money directly.
Yep. 100% is what she said.
Yeah, he did pass Florida Mama just recently.
No, that's so sad.
And she's been using that to manipulate people's mind. She's manipulated people, scammed people off of his illness for many years, and she never gave a shit, will never give a shit. Yeah.
One thing I do want to bring to light, and I know Checkmate she won't know nothing about this, but they kept saying over in Carrie's chat the reason why they wanted to go in her box because she was overdosing. She wasn't overdosing. There's a big difference when you see somebody overdosing. I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen that. I have, and that wasn't even close to it.
She was not overdosing, no.
She was feeling good, but definitely not overdosing.
This is just a whole rabbit hole that I don't even know about. I was just infuriated about what happened today. So I my mind is just really blown at this point. Like, if she knew all of this stuff that you guys are saying today, then she should be more scared for her life for her to get money. Because it's just going to take one time, right? Just one time to get something that is bad, and then she's no longer here.
Exactly.
And I, for one, don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to see that happen on this app because it has happened and it's going to happen again.
Most people's got to do is look it up. How many deaths, related to this fentanyl that they're putting in everything. It's blowing my mind that people are even doing this stuff, but that's part of the addiction. I know people walking around with 3 or 4 things of Narcan, so so they can give themselves Narcan. That's how bad this addiction is with a lot of people, and that's going back to when you get up there with somebody like that. If you don't know what you're talking about, you might not even want to talk to them. You know, not saying one person better than the other, but if you've never been there and you're trying to get somebody, just telling them that, the kids, she knows she's not getting her kids back, but she started crying as soon as that was brought up because she knew it would put the tears on and the money will start coming. Christina knows how to play every angle of anything that's thrown at her to get money.
It
Yeah, I
wasn't
She's a
mean,
con
real
artist.
tears though. It was all fake.
yeah, I mean, she
It
knows
was
how
all
to do
fake.
that on cue. She knows how to cry on cue or to pretend to cry on cue.
Hey Sammy, how are you?
It's wild what happened today, and I hope to never see it happen again. I think Carrie even mentioned it, about calling an ambulance before on her. I don't know if that's true or not. It's just, we got to let these people stop the begging. If they quit getting money, they'll quit coming on this app. As long as they can keep getting money, keep manipulating people, they're going to keep getting on here and doing the same thing over and over again. Sadly, Christina found a way to do a money grab today.
If they can't get the money on here, they have to go out and do something that might have consequences. But as long as people on this app keep giving them money, there's no consequences.
Yeah, I don't know if she knows about addiction. Like I said, I really don't even know her. And I know she's telling people that we're trying to run her off the app, and that's not even the case. I don't care if she stays or goes. What I care about is people's lives. And today, that was the clout and the followers and the gifts were put above somebody else's life, and that's not okay.
Hey, I never told TikTok president what I knew about Carrie. I said, okay, maybe somebody can change. Maybe she can become a better person. You know what I'm saying? I never went and done that. So people aren't trying to run you off the app. Like, I didn't make a video and say, here's you modding for Ty. I didn't do that.
Yeah, nobody did. There were a lot of people that didn't like her, knew information about her. Nobody ever ran to me and told me anything. They were just very thankful at the end when we chose to make our split. And they just let that be known. And then things started coming out after the split. So nobody's trying to run her off of anything. Let me make this very clear too. Me and Sarah both took 30 days off of the app. We did nothing but go into awareness lives, comment. We didn't get in boxes. We didn't stream. We didn't do anything. After Carrie and I split, we went off of the app completely. While she was still sitting here messaging multiple people bad things about us, telling people they shouldn't support us, telling people that I wanted Christina unalived, telling all kinds of shit, threatening anybody who would follow me, blocking people who would follow me. I mean, it's just weird ass behavior. For what? We weren't friends in real life. This is an app. You were my mod. Okay. Yes, we had conversations off the app. However, we're not real life friends here. If I feel in my life that I need to separate myself from somebody, I'm going to do just that. That is one prayer that I pray every single night. God, please protect me from people who mean me no good. Who mean me no good. Separate me from them. And you know what? It was put on my heart that I needed to be separated. So I separated myself. Period. That was it.
Same for me.
Well, I mean, it seems like you were separated for a reason because this is crazy.
It's good you knew when to walk away too.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I don't want to bash Carrie because, like I said, I don't know her. However, her actions today definitely show me that she's probably not somebody that I'm going to continue to support and go into her lives. It's probably just not going to happen for me.
Well,
And I just want to say this too. There was
pretty sure she
nothing.
blocked us all.
Me and Sarah made a personal decision to separate ourselves. That personal decision is nobody's business but ours, okay? It had nothing to do with any of this, nothing to do with anything TikTok related at all. So why it was even being brought to TikTok, trying to make people unfollow me or unfollow Sarah or to villainize anybody, it was completely separate from TikTok as to why we separated. All of the shit show happened after we separated. That is when everything started to come to light. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful for that. You know, I'm glad that it was put on me to separate. I'm glad it was put on Sarah to separate. And we made the decision we did. And, you know, this today just sealed the deal, honestly. It sealed the deal because anybody that is capable of this, I don't want in my life. I don't want in my family's life. I don't want in my friend's life. And today was gross. It was disgusting. My heart broke for CA today. Me, her, and Sarah we were messes.
Yeah.
And we tried not to let it show in the moment. But when the live ended, I'm glad that we had each other in that time because we were just all mind blown.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't even really know any of you, and my mind was blown. So I could imagine how y'all felt. With all of that being said, does anybody have anything else? I just think that it was important that everybody understood what happened today because, you know, I got a lot of messages and I was actually watching it when it happened, so I already had knew about it. I do appreciate everybody that messaged me though. I get so many messages and you guys really keep me informed because sometimes I really just don't see stuff. So I'm really thankful for the messages. But I really thought that it was important. And then when I, you know, got screenshots, I was just blown away. Blown away.
I just want to thank your community. I know that some of your community hasn't been my community, and I want to thank your community because your community really showed up in my live today and stood up for what was right. And I appreciate you guys so much for that. You know, I've followed you since I first came on the app. I love this. I love this channel and the community that you have, and I appreciate you so much. So thank you so much for holding this live. I truly, truly appreciate it.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, we'll always stand up for what's right, and what happened today was wrong. So I think it was important that people got out, you know, this got out. Being an awareness creator myself, and I have been for a very long time, I've watched this happen several times to people. And it never ends good, right? It's always going to end very badly. So I hope that Carrie learns from this. I don't want to bash her or anybody else to really bash her. I just want her to do better. And this wasn't, I wasn't going live to bash, you know, to talk shit about her or anything, but what happened today, y'all really needed to know, because everybody needs to wake up, because this enabling has to stop. It has to, before somebody loses their life. But I do appreciate you messaging me, TikTok president, those screenshots, and, you know, talking to me and letting me do this. I just, you know, I really hope that a lot of people learn from this today. With that being said, does anybody have anything else? If you all have any questions or anything, my DMs are open.
I don't have anything. I think I'm done. I appreciate all of you guys, and thank you so much. And I hope you guys have a great night.
I hope you all have a great night as well. You know, just remember, y'all, as a community, as long as we work together, we can, you know, we can make things happen. So with that being said, thanks to all of my mods and everybody that came in and listened to us tonight. Oh, we appreciate everybody. Good night, y'all.